morning, educators. I'm the Hiu Ching Jasmine.
I'm Mak Pui Ying, Doris.
I'm Tung Marie.
I'm Fung Michelle. Good morning, everyone. We are from the marketing consultant team, and today we will be presenting to you our business proposal for the company. For today's flow of the presentation, we'll first look at the financial performance and SWOT analysis, then put forward a business plan and also sales projections for the 2 years ahead. We would like to enhance the group's operational performance by boosting its sales and expanding the customer base. Through a series of evaluations, we aim to transform threats and weaknesses to strengths and opportunities. We also aim on maintaining the group's position as Hong Kong leading department store.
Moving on, we'll start with the financial analysis. As you can see, the figures in the circles shall represent that of the group's industry competitor Aeon, which is put out for comparison purposes. The group still remains profitable in 2018, but the decreasing ratio suggests that the group should tighten control on inventory costs and utilize assets and capitals more efficiently to increase revenues. To note, the drop in net profit margin was due to 3 non-core operation-related reasons shown in the box. As the group had maintained efficiency in managing inventory and utilizing assets to generate revenue, managing efficiency had generally improved in 2018. When compared to Aeon, a reasonable credit period for purchases should be obtained to save on financing costs.
Although the ratios dropped, the group still remains liquid in terms of little inventory held at year-end dates and was able to meet its short-term financial obligations. The group was highly geared in both years, but it is reasonable due to the substantial bank loans borrowed for acquisition of the Kai Tech land. The excellent cash and liquidity positions were sufficient in covering interest payments as they come due. The group still shows investment potential, despite the decrease in earnings per share in 2018. This was mainly due to items related to non-core store operations.
Next up, we'll take a look at the trends. The group's revenue is on the rise due to an increase in direct, concessionaire, and APO sales, as well as rental and service income. The increase in sales also provided the group with operating leverage. Moreover, it indicates that the group continues to lead the mixed retails market. As the group shows effective regulation on operating costs and a high ability of maintaining its growth in sales, exempting the 3 previously mentioned reasons, the changes in net profit before tax and net profit are positive and are said to be on rising trends as well.
Both inventory turnover and total assets turnover are also on the rise. To keep up, the group should constantly monitor its sales, consumer preferences, and have tight control on inventory to avoid out of stock or stockpiling situations. Despite the low total assets turnover figures, they were still reasonable due to the group's accustomed ownership of large amount of assets, including investment properties under development. As such, the situation is expected to improve in the long term when the group's Kai Tech project starts to generate revenue in future years.
In order to put forward effective promotional campaigns, we have to find out the group's strengths and weaknesses. As such, here's the highlights of our SWOT analysis. For its strengths, the group has a strong brand image, market share, and offers wide and extensive products. Moreover, not only do they own the Causeway-based store property, the stores are also situated at unparalleled locations. The group also has effective promotional campaigns, such as the biannual Thankful Week. However, compared with its competitors, the group lags behind with its underdeveloped online shopping platform and narrow customer base, which mainly excludes customers of the younger generation. The offers of its rewards program are also considered to be unattractive.
Looking on the bright side, with increasing high demand for online shopping, the developments of e-commerce and the fact that Hong Kong people are becoming more health conscious, the group can grab such opportunities to attract and retain customers. It is to note that Sogo stores are directed to both locals and tourists. Current trends show that local department stores are becoming less competitive. Together with other unforeseeable social and political conditions, both consumer sentiment and the number of tourists have been declining. Coming up, we would be introducing our business plan. To boost Sogo's sales and expand its customer base, we have designed 6 promotional campaigns that are in line with Sogo's strengths and weaknesses.
Here are our campaigns. The first campaign consists of 4 different in-store events. The first event is called You Look So Good, Customers who spend over $1,999 on cosmetics will be offered to join a class on makeup and fashion taught by professionals. The products used will be sponsored by cosmetics brands found at Sogo. Next up, free live cooking demonstration classes and tasting sessions led by star chefs and KOLs will be held. While star chefs will bring in much attention and traffic to Sogo, it is also a great opportunity to promote kitchen appliances, groceries, cookbooks, and even discounted all-in-one cooking product packages. In specific months, Japanese-themed street food stalls will be set up. Young people who wish to try Japanese food but cannot afford the gourmet dishes can find food that suits their palate at an affordable price there. Ingredients and equipment used will also be promoted alongside. With Hong Kong people being more inclined to spend money on food, the food market can attract more customers to shop at Freshmart. The fourth event features vending machines offering ready-to-eat Japanese food. The food ATM restaurant requires no staff on duty. These vending machines feature Sogo Lucky Bags ranging from Japanese snacks and cosmetics products to weird foods like bread in a can and insect-based snacks, which are popular among young people and tourists. Bar tables will also be available for Sogo customers to enjoy the special meal after their shopping spree. Relating it back to Sogo SWOT, Sogo boasts an impressive and extensive product portfolio, which helps with the implementation of this campaign. The 4 events mainly target the weakness of lacking young customers. The lively atmosphere and publicity created also boosts customer sentiment and Sogo's image.
The second campaign is on using AI store assistant to provide customers with an interactive, unique, and futuristic shopping experience. It can be accessed in the Sogo Rewards app and also from AI robots that will be placed on the ground floors of both stores. With just a click on the app or a word to the robots, it can help customers plan routes and provide the most up-to-date product discounts. The AI store assistant aims to attract young customers, increase the usage of the Rewards app, and raise local customer traffic, especially at shops located in out-of-field parks. Campaign 3 consists of rewards and coupons given to customers. Customers who purchase over $1,000 at Sogo will be given a free food redemption coupon from food stores on a first-come, first-served basis. In turn, his shops can be benefited with increased customer traffic. Moreover, by having customers travel down from certain floors to the basement for coupon redemption, they will be tempted to purchase more, especially at Freshmart, as they will come across varieties of products on their way. To celebrate Sogo's 35th anniversary, Freshmart coupons worth $35 will be given to select customers whose purchases amount to over $350. By rewarding food coupons to share the joy of Sogo's 35th birthday, customers' incentive to shop will be raised. When customers redeem their coupons, traffic to Freshmart will also climb, and the price per ticket can first be increased.
The 4th campaign includes 3 events to improve Sogo's rewards program. A membership rating system is implemented for members to keep an eye on their accumulated points from time to time, in turn to be more acquainted with updated promotions and posted on the Sogo Rewards app. To enhance the attractiveness of Sogo Rewards program, Sogo Jetso is launched to provide 2 types of discounts. First, we will provide an extra welcome offer of $35 coupon. Second, customers with accumulation of 5,000 points can redeem a $50 coupon as compared to the existing need for 10,000 points. In order to continue attracting more new members for Sogo Rewards program, every 1,000 newly registered Sogo Rewards member would be surprised with 500 instant store credit. And to make it more exciting, a bell would be rung with Sogo staff clapping their hands to congratulate the winner when they make a purchase at Sogo, raising awareness of the rewards programs from surrounding customers. From our market research of 50 respondents, 81% have pointed out that they haven't downloaded the app, or mainly they have never heard of it. At this campaign, we are sure that the popularity of the app will increase and be able to attract more users. Customers are also encouraged to spend more to accumulate points for high discounts. This increases the number of return customers as they return to Sogo when discounts are due. As rewards members account for a great percentage of total sales, a greater sales return will be obtained.
Next up are the promotions for eStore. This event provides free delivery services for eStore purchases over $800. Customers can also use delivery companies of their preference. Most importantly, Sogo would provide free refund and exchange services for e-store purchases. Customers can have their products in resellable condition refunded for Sogo coupons of the same value or exchanged by mail. To make full use of the biannual Thankful Week, flash sales will be launched on the e-store for customers who are not able to join the in-store Thankful Week shopping experience. For example, customers can buy products listed on the e-store with a market price of $1,000 to $2,000 for 60% off within a certain time period. Online shoppers would therefore be able to take part in shopping frenzies just as shopping in-store. Based on our market research, 60% of respondents said that they have never heard of Sogo's e-store. We believe this campaign would not only raise the popularity of the e-store, but also expand Sogo's customer base by including those who prefer online shopping or reside far from the physical Sogo stores. With a seamless online shopping experience, customers' satisfaction can be increased, thus allowing Sogo to gain more repeat customers. Last but not least, the social media promotion codes. There will be more frequent posts and updates on social media to increase Sogo's online presence. On festivals and special occasions, discount codes will be also posted, such as Easter egg for 8% discount on chocolates and decorations. Social media KOLs are also contacted to advertise the promotion codes. Social media is a great way to attract the millennial generation. By making use of promotions and KOLs, this campaign will surely allow potential customers to be aware of and pay attention to Sogo's latest events and promotions. The increased online exposure can also attract more customers to visit and shop at Sogo.
For more details on the effectiveness of our campaigns, we have prepared an implementation plan as follows. Before we launch any of our campaigns, we will carry out extensive research and testing to ensure its feasibility and effectiveness. Afterwards, we would then take action to source necessary equipment and contact related suppliers to prepare for the launches. As illustrated with the pink boxes, most of our campaigns will be launched towards the fourth quarter of 2020. To maintain service standards and carry out improvements, we will have evaluation periods to foster such practices. And here is our budget. In order to provide realistic figures and to facilitate provisions for upcoming campaigns, our team has referenced figures from trusted sources on the market. For example, we adopted cost per click statistics for social media promotion. Percentages of each campaign and events are also shown to give a clearer view.
Looking ahead, we expect the market to become less volatile towards the third quarter of 2020. Since most of our events will be launched at that time, we project the average daily order to increase by 1% by 2020 year-end and an additional increase of 8% by the end of 2021. Although the promotional costs and discounts given out will reduce its transaction value, we believe on the whole, our promotional campaigns would bring in new potential members and raise customer sentiment. As such, we predict the average transaction value to increase by 3% and 6% by 2020 and 2021. Finally, based on the projections above, sales are projected to rise by 4% and 14% by the end of 2020 and 2021 respectively.
To conclude, we have summarized our proposal with the company name, Sogo, as is for strengthening existing controls and policies, while also planning strategically for the years ahead. O stands for optimizing the group's financial and operational performance. B stands for growth, maintain customer sentiment, and loyalty among local customers. And finally, O is to overcome. The social and economic situations becoming more unpredictable and challenging nowadays. The group must overcome these obstacles. We are confident that our proposal would uphold the group's status as Hong Kong's top mixed retailer and bring out the best in the group. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you.
This is Paul. Maybe on an overview basis, can you try to summarize that your campaign, say summarize the strategic goal of your campaign you are proposing. For example, you can try to summarize whether your strategic goals is to do promote Sogo on different age group or different type of customer, or online versus offline, or maybe premium product to be offered against the price differentiation. Can you try to summarize a little bit on that? Because I can see you have a number of campaigns, but it is I cannot get the theme of your proposal.
Since so many market for women products, women accessories, etc., so we would like to expand its customer base. We need to involve that of the younger generation. And since the younger generation mainly focuses on online shopping, we would be targeting on the e-store link put on there, and also with the social media promotion codes, that would be able to foster such practices as well.
I've got a question on your expenditures, on your cost of these promotion campaigns. So I can see in the slide you mentioned about the cost for campaign number 1 to number 4, okay, but you don't have any cost for campaign number 5 and 6. So I suppose like for the promotion in e-store or the promotion in social media, is it the costs are very minimal, so you don't put it inside your budget, or for whatever reason?
To be very honest, when we sent out our PowerPoint, we didn't realize that the slides weren't included. But in our budget that we included in our original proposal, the slides were our entire budget covered the campaigns 5 and 6 as well. So I can show you it.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Another question related to your expenditure. It seems like you put very minimal costs on those things related to online. For example, your promotion in e-store or like the technology things, you put very minimal cost on that. Yeah, but I'm not quite sure because I'm not a tech person. Okay, but for doing these stuff, okay, for example, AI or the apps, it could cost very much to the company. Okay, have you do any research on those costs, or you just imagine by yourself?
Yes, we did conduct some market research. For example, by going online and finding how much the average cost for AI assistant displays is at display to be put. For example, we would have 2 displays to be put in the photo e-stores. But if we in fact don't have enough financial resources to launch such display assistants, we can first focus on the app, because our app also has a store assistant function where customers can access to such virtual reality technology on their phone, so that there would be less cost there.
Thank you.
I have a question on your trend analysis. I think you're the only team that has produced a different set of numbers, especially for the net profit before tax. Could you tell me why did you do that, and what's your observation and conclusion?
We did that because really in our given details for the proposal, we have to evaluate on the trend on the profit margin as well. As for what the trends, although it's
sorry, we can't hear very clearly.
well, in fact, in our given information for preparing the proposal, we are told to produce trends for the net profit margin as well. So we also included it in our presentation. As for our findings on that part, although we see that net profit margin figures increasing, it is mainly related to one of financial problems, for example, the revaluation for the HKICPA land. And after this year, we believe as the HKICPA project will start to generate revenue, it will